Welcome students. In previous lecture we had discussed about current carrying solenoid. Today's our topic is current carrying circular solenoid. This is also called toroid. So make heading carrying toroid. Toroid. This is also called solenoid. Yeah, circular solenoid. Okay. So first see the definition. Previously I told that this is the solenoid. It means if we take the cylindrical device or cylindrical insulator on which number of insulated wire wrapped closely, that is called solenoid. If we bend the solenoid in circular form, same thing, if we bend in circular form, then it become what? Toroid. So this is the basic difference between solenoid and toroid. Solenoid is the in cylindrical form, while toroid is a circular form. That's why it is also known as current carrying circular solenoid. So see the diagram. As I told, it is in circular form on which number of insulated copper wire wrapped closely. Are you getting the point? When any electric source applied it, what happened? Current will drawn, this current down, up. Similarly it will be down and what? Up. What we get? You can see the current is going, it will inward. Current is coming outside, right hand thumb rule, outside. So no doubt it could be, that diagram could be depicted as like this: inward. So here into magnetic field is inward. Are you getting the point? This is the theoretical point, this is the mathematical point. Its direction will be inward. Apply right hand thumb rule. This wire is coming outside, apply this direction thumb outside. So here the direction will be outside, outward. As like in solenoid, direction was inward and outward. Are you getting the point now? Okay. Now we divide all things in three zones. We will find out the magnetic field outside. This is P1. This is between the core. This is P2, and inside this point is called what? P3. So I have 3 points outside, between the core and inside. Let's suppose these distances are R1. This distance is, this point is P, let's suppose, and this distance is R, and the point is P2. This distance is what? R2. R1, R2, and between the core, this is total distance is what? R. Okay. At which we are trying to find out the magnetic field, because our question is current carrying toroid, which will create the magnetic field. One more thing is there. In solenoid, you see there will be north and south. Many poles will created, but inner will cancel out. Only 2 poles will there, north and south. So, but in toroid, number of poles created, they cancel out to each other. So it have a zero polarity. So there is there is no existence of monopole. There is existence of 2 pole. There is existence of 0 pole as like toroid, but there is no existence of monopole. Okay, are you getting? So toroid is the magnet have a 0 polarity, because but if you cut from here, what happened? Then it will create 2 pole again, north and what? South. Since it is connected, so it will create the north and south, which will cancel to each other. Ultimately polarity become what? 0. So toroid is the example which have a 0 polarity, still behave as a magnet. Okay. So our question is there. It is based on, you better know, it is the application of Ampere circuit law. So we have to start from there. B dl is equal to mu naught capital N and I. You better know B dot dl is equal to mu naught N I. Okay. And this is the perpendicular inward or outward. So theta is equal to 0. So cos 0 is equal to 1. So first point number 1 at R1 distance. So first at P1. This is a outside. Many times that question asked. Directly theoretical portion are outside the source. So no doubt you better know outside, no wrapping is there. So outside current I is equal to, you better know, I is equal to 0. So what we get here? Integration B outside dl is equal to what? 0. B, what the value of dl? You better know dl. Previously we got the dl is L. Here since dl is as like this one, so it will be dl value 2 pi r1 is equal to 0. So B is equal to 0. So outside the toroid, magnetic field will be 0. Are you getting the point? Outside the toroid, magnetic field is 0. Okay. Next, inside, similarly at P2, second case, at P2, what will happen? At P2, it means inside inside the toroid, again magnetic field B is equal to 0. Are you getting the point? Outside magnetic field is 0, inside magnetic field is 0, because inside there is no wrapping there, where inside is 0, outside is 0. But what happened between the core? Number of times that question asked. Between the core of toroid. So what we get here? At P. Third case. At P. And this is between the core of toroid. Between the core of toroid. So okay. So very easy way. B dl is equal to mu naught capital Ni. B outside, our aim is B. Integration dl, water limit 0 to 2 pi r. Radius we have taken here r. 0 to 2 pi r is equal to mu naught capital Ni. And dl integration is L. Higher limit is 2 pi r, so it will get B into 2 pi r is equal to mu naught Ni. So B is equal to mu naught Ni upon 2 pi r. See there, in solenoid what we got? B is equal to mu naught Ni upon L. You better know, in cylinder there was a length, so we got their length. Here it is in circular form, so we are getting 2 pi r. Same thing we are getting, and you better know n upon 2 pi r. N upon 2 pi r is equal to small n. Here also capital N upon L was small n, that is number of turns per unit length. Same thing we are getting, n upon 2 pi r is small n, so we will get the same formula. B is equal to mu naught Ni. Same formula we are getting as like solenoid, but one difference is there. There for small n you have to get the value capital N upon L. Here for small n you will get the value capital N upon 2 pi r, and formula become B is equal to mu naught Ni, that much Tesla. This is the current carrying toroid. One more thing is there. Only if I ask what a value, how can you find the value of n? So you need r, but here you can see there r is the radius of core, but this radius divided in two parts. Let's suppose this radius is r1 and this radius is r2. How can you find the value of small r? So you have to get r1 plus r2 divided by 2. It means inner radius and outer radius, inner plus outer divided by 2, then you will get the radius of toroid. So formula become B is equal to mu naught I. Formula is same as like solenoid, but little idea is different. So outside magnetic field is 0, inside magnetic field is 0, only you will get the magnetic field between the toroid. Okay, so that's all for today.